Right, here we go. I'm going to try and talk you through all the stages in the recruitment process for the business. Okay, so first of all, a business would think about the job that's required, and they'd write a job description. This would set out the role, what's expected, the salary, and all of that kind of thing. Once they've done that, they would then write what kind of person they need, a person specification. They'd list the skills and qualities that they require for that job. Once they've done that, they can then advertise, and they can create a job advert to go in a magazine, a newspaper, or online, okay, to try and attract candidates. Now, once all their applications have come flooding in, they can't interview everybody, so they use what's called a shortlisting grid. Now, what they do is they put on there all the criteria that they've come up with in their person specification, and they write them down, okay? And then what they do is they get each candidate and they tick off, have they done it? Have they done it? Right? And this is what's called a shortlisting grid, because what they do is they get the long list of applicants, work out who's got what, and then hopefully come up with a shorter list of people, which is why it's called shortlisting, of all the people that they're going to interview. Okay? They would then send out invites for interview. But again, when you're interviewing, say, 4 or 5 people in one day, you can forget who said what. So then what you tend to do is create an interview grid where you'd sort of set out the questions that you'd asked or the tasks that you'd given them, and you tick off who did well at that. So what I've done is, what you have to do is like a flow chart like this, but not just with the stages like written out, right? But you do that, but then with a little explanation of what each stage means. Okay, now to go with that, you have to create your own set of documents as if you're a travel and tourism industry, okay, business, and you set out all the documents for a particular job. So, for example, you could choose cabin crew. Okay, so you'd write job description for cabin crew, person spec for cabin crew, a job advert for cabin crew, blah, 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 okay? All for the same company. So choose like EasyJet or Virgin or whatever, or you could do Thorpe Park, you know? Have a look on their websites for this information. You haven't got to completely make it up from scratch. You can use other people's documents to help you. Now, on Firefly, what I've done is I've created a set of documents that you can use. So I found like a teaching job at Basvik and put in the job description and the person specification, so you could kind of steal the titles from that, okay? A bit further down, I found a job advert, so you can see kind of the kind of things that you might include, okay? That's for a really random barn development job. Then you've got a shortlisting grid for a university. So obviously you're going to have to adapt that, put in your business here, what your criteria is you're looking for, and then pretend you've got 15 candidates. Yeah? What did they meet? Okay? And then an interview grid. Again, this is for a university, and you need to fill in the job title, who the candidates were, and then how well they got on in their interview. Give them some scores, okay? And you can pretend that you're one of the people getting interviewed. So all of that is probably going to take you the best part of a week to do, I would imagine. The flow chart is going to probably take you an hour, and then an hour for each of these kind of different documents, all right? So that's about a full week's work right there. And so please just crack on through that. If you get to the next point here, okay, part 2, before I've made the next video, please just give me a quick email and say I'm ready for the next set of instructions, okay? I'm going to keep posting them as soon as I get 5 minutes to actually get them done. But I'm also teaching dinosaurs, so, you know, it's rather hectic here. I hope you're all right. Staying safe, not working too many hours, please. We've got to get this going. I've talked to a couple of you on email about this, about the deadlines and things like that. Please don't panic, okay? If it takes a little bit longer, what are they going to do? I don't know. Let's just keep going. Keep up the hard work. Don't panic about it. And please, please, please email me if you've got questions. There's some of you really aren't messaging me, or you're not submitting work for me to look at. I can't help you if you're not sending me stuff. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go now and try and make another one for the next stage. I hope this helps. And yeah, you know, wash your hands and all that. Bye.